going on, guys? Mr. Noob here, back again with another video on the channel. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day today. And today we're back again with another Age of History 2 video. This time we're going to be reforming the Mexican Empire. Now yes, Mexico didn't indeed have an empire, but it only lasted for like 1 year. Like, it expanded from like this big part of the United States and like most of Central America except for Panama, but like I said, it only lasted a year and, well, it died. But anyways, today we're going to be reforming that empire. And also, the United States, for some reason, the United States decided to commit not live. So yeah, that's a thing now. Okay, so regular settings, difficulty hard, Fog of War classic, and AI cursives 100%. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, we're going to stick with our routine. 15 technology points into research, 5 into income taxation, and 5 into all of these. And wow, we have a lot of technology points. More than usual. No idea why. We're going to put the rest into these other categories, and might as well put the rest into research. Raise taxes as much as possible before the people get angry. And research. No. There we go. So now I'm going to be farming some technology points for a little bit. Okay, so it's been a couple turns and I've been able to gather up 10 technology points. So put 5 in there and 5 into income production. And we'll raise research down to about 5%, that seems reasonable enough. And now it's time for money gathering. Oh, look at that. We reached the golden age of science. Wow. Wasn't expecting that, but okay. Alright, I have gathered up $50,000, and I think it's now time for the expansion. No, time for our expansion, yes. So, here are the lands we need for the Mexican Empire. We need a big chunk of the southern western part of the United States, and we need most of Central America. So I think we should go after these states first because, yes. So what a better way to start off our conquests by invading Texas. Brings back many memories of the wars there, specifically the Alamo. And all of this started the Mexican-American War. Okay, we are going into financial debt once again. This is I believe, this is the second time this has happened. Back in the Yugoslavia video, we went into financial debt, but never fear, for if we kill off troops, then we get more money out of it, which, now that I think about it, is really wrong, but that's how it works in this game, I guess. Alright, you crazy Texans. The Mexicans are coming to take back what is rightfully our land. Split up this army and put them right here and some up there. Okay. Oh, alright, that was 5,000 troops right there in Corpus Christi, but no big deal, we still have 4,000. I think we'll be good with 4,000. Why is there a city in Texas named Odessa? Wow, did the Texans really copy from Odessa, Ukraine? Wow, Texas. How unoriginal of you. Alright, we have captured San Antonio, and now I think this is the fall of Texas. Can't believe it, the great crazy Texans weren't able to beat the Mexicans. Even though they beat them at the Alamo. Wait. No, I don't think they. Man, I really need to touch up on my history. I have no idea what actually happened down at the Alamo. So I'm going to take back what I said just in case if my statement was wrong. Alrighty, and Texas is now Mexican once again. It's been only about, what, 200 years? It only took 200 years, and now Texas is now officially Mexican property again. Now it's officially Mexican property. Oh, and of course the assimilations. No big deal since we actually have money this time. Last episode we had trouble specifically with the financial side of things, but as Mexico apparently will make more money. So okay, our next target. The American version of ourselves, New Mexico, the state where Breaking Bad takes place. Send troops over here and raise up a little army right here, and New Mexico will just become Mexico. Alright, New Mexico, you don't have to be the new Mexico anymore, you could just be Mexico now, once again. How would you like that? Yeah, just let us flood a couple of troops into your border, but If you don't fight back, then you won't have to risk killing people off just to fight off us. Just don't consider fighting back at all. Okay, that was 2,000 troops right there, but hey yo, why is there a city in New Mexico called Corona? Then again, there's a beer called Corona. I'm definitely not hinting towards a certain virus that happened 4 years ago. Definitely not hinting at that at all whatsoever. Alright, New Mexico, you are now just Mexico. Cause you're Mexican. Alrighty, Arizona, you're up next. Alrighty, Arizona, just like your little buddy old pal, New Mexico here, just instead of risking thousands of soldiers dying, you can just let us roll through your country and claim you. Yes, just do that, and you won't have any trouble whatsoever. Alright, we'll storm their borders, which is probably just a bunch of sand, because isn't Arizona just a bunch of sand? I know there's the Grand Canyon in Phoenix, but other than that, it's just sand, I think. Just like New Mexico, there's Santa Fe and Albuquerque, but otherwise it's just sand. Alright, that was really easy. Once again, since these states aren't quite united anymore, they're kind of weak. Before, when they were actually united, they were, well, the strongest country in the world, but now that they're divided, well, they can't do shit. Alrighty, Arizona is now Mexican and assimilated. And next up, good old California. This will probably be fun, since they have, like, these are really highly populated areas, so they, 3,000, I might build just watchtowers, just to keep an eye on them, and, okay, 3,000 in San Diego, and 3,000 in Barstow. This could be a little bit problematic. Let's just hope that the Californians won't do anything crazy. Alright, we'll put 30,000 troops, because 15,000 plus 8,000 equals 30,000, into San Diego. And we'll put the rest into Barstow. And, okay, that was 6,000 troops. Alright, LA, please don't. Oh, okay, that is a lot of troops. I guess don't underestimate the Californians, because they are the most populated state in the US, so kind of wasn't surprised there. But alright, so other than that big amount of troops in San Diego, they really aren't fighting back that much. Like, we just took San Francisco, and all they had was about like 300 troops in there, and we're about to take Sacramento. And see, they just gave up. Like, as soon as their forces in San Diego were just, they just were like, nah, we're not even gonna try to fight the Mexicans. And bippity boppity, California is now Mexican property. Alright, California. Mexican California, once again, and there we go. Who knew LA could be controlled by the Mexicans after 200 years? Well, I just did, so yeah. Okay, Nevada. You are up next for the great Mexican expansion game. Or no, wait, actually make this a game show. Alright, dear Nevada, welcome to Be Invaded by Mexico. You are our lucky contestant to be part of this game show today. And so, you have 10,000 troops on your western border, and you're about to get a lot more on your border near Las Vegas. Now, as part of this competition, you have two options. You can either accept your fate and let us invade you, or you can fight back and get a chance to not be invaded. Now, your best bet is to just let us invade you, but if you're willing to go all risky and risk your independence, then you can fight back. It's your decision. Let the games begin. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. The Nevadans have chosen to be invaded. Now, this was not a smart choice at all, and they gambled all their independence away. Alright, so Nevada, they just got conquered, and they lost thousands of people. Well, tune in next time on Mr. Noob's Invade Country Show. Wow, Nevada really made a bad choice, didn't they? Lost the game show, and now they're Mexican. Okay, so the remaining territories we need to get in order to reform the Mexican Empire is we need Utah, all of Utah, a little bit of Wyoming, a lot of Colorado, the Panhandle in Oklahoma, and this little tiny part of Kansas. So what I'm going to do is we're going to invade all of Utah, and we're going to see where it goes from there. We might just send an ultimatum to the remaining states. Hey there, Utah, buddy, old pal. Yeah, you see how your neighbors, they're now Mexican. You see that? You see that? Well, I have some news for you. You're gonna be Mexican too! Yay! How does that sound? Being Mexican again? Wow, that just sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Yeah, buddy, old pal, just a couple soldiers may die, but it's worth it to be part of the great Mexican Empire. Oh, you just killed off 1,000 soldiers, but for what purpose? You know you were screwed from the beginning. Oh, Utah, silly old Utah. Even though they have great skiing resorts and whatever they have, mountains, they can't fight off the Mexicans, can they? Okay, so the remaining territories we need this little old piece of Wyoming, a lot of Colorado, and these other two parts, so... Alright, buddy, old Colorado. I'm gonna give you a chance to not risk all of your people dying. Just give me basically most of your territory, and we won't hurt you. Alright, Colorado? Thank you, Colorado. You made the right choice. Wyoming, same with you. Give me this, and no one will get hurt. Thank you. You made the right choice, just like Colorado. Oklahoma, same with you. Panhandle, thank you. And Kansas, you know the drill. Give me this and no one will get hurt. Thank you. Wow, these states right here, bro, they're so understanding. In Colorado, they were a good sport. They had to lose basically most of their territory, but they just gave it up. They didn't want to risk thousands of people dying, and they're just this now. Man, they're so understanding. Round of applause to them. Round of applause to them. Alrighty, we're done with our... Alright, yes, we're all done with our shenanigans in the US area thingamajig. And now it's time for the conquest of Central America. And our first guest in the great conquest of Central America will be Guatemala and Belize. We'll just send our troops down here, and we'll raise some armies in these areas. Okay, apparently Colombia declared war on us for some reason, and I don't want that, so stop it. Thank you, Colombia. Okay, the gang is now on the borders of Guatemala and Belize. So without further ado, let the invasions begin. Alrighty, these forces they will sweep into Belmopan, and these forces will sweep into these parts of Guatemala. 3,000 in Belmopan, but don't worry, we still have 8,000 there. And apparently we're facing little resistance from the Guatemalans. Okay, that was 7,000 Guatemalan troops, but we still have 32,000 standing, which is good. And Belize, they have fallen as... Oh. Alright, that's going to be a problem. Okay, I screwed up. The Belizeans, they are now in this area. And that is going to be and that is going to be a big problem. Okay, alright, come on, Belize, you didn't have to do that. This is bringing me back flashbacks from Bosnia. If you watched the last video, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Bosnia, that was not a fun time. Alrighty, we got that sorted out, so we'll just... Guatemala, Mexican, and Belize. Mexican. Alrighty, boom, now our good pals Guatemala and Belize are now Mexican once again. It's been like 200 years, but now we're finally reuniting. Alrighty, Guatemala and Belize are being assimilated into Mexican culture. And we can go ahead with our plans, and we're going to invade Honduras and El Salvador next. Alright, we'll just sail them down here and... Hey, Honduras and El Salvador. You see what happened with these two? Yeah, you already got the point. It's happening to you as well. Sorry. Alrighty, the great invasion of Honduras and El Salvador has begun. Okay, that was 6,000 troops in San Salvador, but never fear, as we still have 45,000 troops standing. Alright, we've wiped out the rest of El Salvador, and we've wiped out this area of Honduras, and now the collapse of the capital of Honduras. Boom! They're goners now. Honduras, Mexican, and Belize. Mexican. Alrighty guys, we're almost there. The Mexican Empire is almost back. We just need to knock out Nicaragua and Costa Rica, and then it'll be back. Alright, Nicaragua. Sorry, but invasion. Okay, these guys, they'll just... Okay, that was 7,000 troops that just got killed off for that one unit. But 1,000 survived, so round of applause to the 1,000 troops that somehow survived that. Alright, Managua is captured, and Nicaragua is now Mexican property. Alright, Nicaragua, Mexican. We'll go ahead and assimilate real quick, and we'll do the final showdown in Costa Rica. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals of the Great Mexican Conquest. It has been one heck of a journey. We had to battle through southwestern United States and most of Central America. But now, the final showdown. Mexico versus Costa Rica. Who will win? Put your answer in the comments below. Alrighty, let's get ready to rumble. Mexico makes the first move, sending their troops into Costa Rica. Alright, Costa Ricans, they made an attempt, but that was not enough to stop the Mexicans. Oh, and it looks like San Jose fell to the Mexicans. Alright, the Costa Ricans, they have lost that battle. But this is good for the Mexicans. You wanna know why? Because the Mexican Empire is back, baby! Let's go! We did it! The beautiful Mexican Empire. Finally back. We did it, boys. It's been one heck of a journey. We had to battle the crazy Texans, the Californians, and the Central Americans. But it was all worth it to bring back our boy, the Mexican Empire. Anyways, that's all gonna do for this video. If you enjoyed this Age of History 2 video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see more Age of History 2 content, or if you want to see me play a different game. Alright, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Goodbye.